such a pretty day out. I need to get outside and move. I need to go do my beach walk, which will start on the beach but end in the park, which then it's like one big loop, and then I can get back to our condo here. And then I can show you my Advent projects for 2025 that I've already knit up. So this is your final warning. If you possess this season Legacy Fiber Arts Advent, the Cozy Knitter 24 stripe Advent socks, the Freckled Whimsy 24 stripe Advent socks, the Woolen and Nosh 24 stripe Advent socks. If you have any of those yarns and you do not want to see what they look like completely knit up, do not watch this video, okay? The views on this video better be really low unless you really want to know what they look like. So stick around and I will show them to you. I am currently on day 18 of the Legacy Fiber Arts DK Minis Advent. I love it. It's so beautiful. So excited to show you that. I'm knitting up the Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of a Homespun House. I have completely finished the Freckled Whimsy socks and the Woolen and Nosh socks. I'm still working on the Cozy Knitter socks. I'm to the heel flap, just about, on both socks, because I'm knitting them in tandem, so that's exciting. So I'm like 50% done with the Cozy Knitter, so I can show you my progress on that. But first, I need to go try to burn some calories and get out of this apartment and go look at the ocean. It was raining really hard this morning. The sun is now out. I think it's already in the 80s. I thought we were supposed to have like just staying in the 70s for today, but I think we're back into the 80s. Whatever. So, excuse me. Thanks for sticking around. Again, if you don't want to be spoiled, do not watch this video. But if you are excited to see my Advent progress, stick around. All right, are you ready to see my Advent projects that I have finished? Because I'm ready to show them to you. First up, I have my Woolen and Nosh 24 stripe Advent socks. And it's so lovely because it came in this adorable tote, and I think this is the inspiration for all the colors that are in the socks. And it says Woolen and Nosh on the top, and it says, I think, Advent 2025. Oh, actually, I have it upside down. Sorry about that. Okay. It came with a brown mini, so if you wanted to do contrast cuffs, heels, toes, whatever, you could do that. All right. Are you ready? Here they are. They're so pretty. I mean, really, really beautiful. I love the whole color palette, how the colors, how she laid out the colors. And then every stripe is interrupted by, hold on, let me see if I can get it to focus a little better, are interrupted by a nice brown stripe in between each color. And I think the base that she used, I want to say it's a Corriedale. I think normally she dyes the Advent skeins on 100% Targhee or some kind of Targhee, I think. But this, I think, was Corriedale, because I think she had a hard time, or there was like a supply issue with where she gets her yarn bases from. I almost can't tell a difference. I really enjoyed knitting with this yarn. It's just beautiful. So I cast on 60 stitches. No, I take it back. I cast on 56 stitches with a 2.5 millimeter needle. And they just knit up super fast because, yeah. But like I said, I think in my previous video, Woolens and Nosh's sock yarn base is so plump, I can go down a needle size and go down stitch size or stitch number, and then I can knit them really, really fast. And all I did was the contrast heel. I did not use it for the toes, as you can see. Now they did kind of turn out a little bit, I would say the width is a little bit more narrow than the way my socks normally turn out. So I probably will give these to Juliet. I think these will fit her perfectly. Although I probably will not give her these for Christmas. I think I have another pair ready for her for Christmas. I'll probably give her these after we get back to Alaska, because I don't want these to get lost before we get back to Alaska. Okay, so that is the Woolens and Nosh 2025 Advent socks. Really, really, really enjoyed knitting these. And like I said, when you get the Advent socks, or the sock yarn, it's already wound up into 2 center pull balls or cakes, and they're in this tote with just the strings coming out, so you have no idea how it's gonna knit up. So I did not peek. I cast them on and I did not know what was gonna happen. I did not know what color was coming next. It was really fun. Now, the way I knit my socks, I got to the 24th stripe, I think maybe on the gusset. So, or maybe it was just after the gusset, I got to the 24th stripe. So I went ahead and just, I took them out of the tote at that point, because then you know what all the stripes are gonna look like. So yes, that was very fun. So if you have it, tell me what you think of it. Have you knit ahead? Are you done with them? Are you just doing a stripe a day? How are you handling your 24 stripe Advent socks? Okay, next I will, hold on, I'm gonna look behind me. I thought I brought over, I thought I brought over the tag for the Freckled Whimsy, but I did not. That's okay. All right, next I'll show you the Freckled Whimsy 2025 Advent skein. And these are on her, Carrie, who is Freckled Whimsy, on her Splendid base, which is the 85 superwash merino, 15% nylon base. It's called Splendid, and it is splendid. It's my favorite base. I always get that base if I can possibly get my hands on it, because it's so nice to knit. And these I actually knit up for my husband, Ben, so I'll probably give him these for Christmas. They are done and they are so beautiful. I just really love them. I feel like this year is different than past years of Freckled Whimsy Advent skeins. I don't know, I just think it's really cool looking. It's very jewel toned. It came with a lovely like taupe or ecru mini. I have quite a bit of this left over. And again, oh no, I did use it for the toes. Look at that. I thought maybe I didn't, but I did. And let's see, I cast on 68 stitches and I used a 2.25 millimeter needle or a US 1. So these will fit in nicely. In order to make the foot fit him, after I'm finished with the gusset decreases, I always knit 70 rounds before I hit the toe. And yeah, they seem to, that formula seems to work for him regardless of what sock yarn I use. So yay, these are done. I finished these in North Carolina the day before Thanksgiving. I think I started them, I don't remember when I started them. I think I cast them on in October, I think. Yeah. Oh, and okay, if you got this skein, Carrie packages it up so beautifully, and there's a piece of paper with all the information about, the Advent skein, and I read it before I cast on, but I think I had read it and then didn't cast on the socks for like a couple weeks. So I didn't realize that I think you're actually supposed to start with the teal stripe. I think this is where you're supposed to start and then end with the red. But of course I forgot that I'd read that and I did it the other way, but it's okay. It really doesn't matter. I just love these. I hope Ben will enjoy them as well. Okay, so my next Advent project is the Legacy Fiber Arts DK 24 minis. And it's, let's see, what is their, what do they call it? They're calling it minis and movies. So the theme, each colorway is named after a movie. So yeah, I got a cozy comfort throw going. Okay, so I'm knitting the Cozy Comfort Throw by Molly of a Homespun House. And I'm using a US 5. And I think the only modification I'm doing based on, you know, different from what the pattern says is I'm doing a built-in I-cord just on the edges. I did not do an I-cord cast on, I just did I-cord. I'm just doing a 3-stitch I-cord along either end. Okay, are you ready to see it? I'm on day 18. Let me see. There's not really a front or back, so I'll just show it to you. Oh, isn't it so pretty? I hope it will be long enough. I mean, in terms of the width. I did have it on a 60-inch cable, but I think this one's a 47 because I had to go down a needle size and I didn't have one with me. Yeah, it's so pretty. It's so squishy. It's just delightful. I'm so happy that I was able to still get a Legacy Fiber Arts Advent because I was not planning on getting any mini skein Advents this year just because of all the traveling that we've been doing or would be doing. So here's the I-cord. It just gives it such a nice clean edge. I love it. And I did measure it this morning because I was saying in my previous video that I was only getting about 1 inch per mini. I think I'm getting slightly more than that because I just barely started day 18, which is that blue right there, which is The Burbs. That's the movie. I've not seen it. I know what's his face is in it, Tom Hanks, but I've never seen it. To put that on there's like a handful on here that I have not seen. I think I counted and I've seen 10 of the movies. So yeah. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh, that I was thinking that I was only getting 1 inch per mini, but I'm actually getting a little bit more than that. So I measured it and I'm at 20 inches right now. So that's really good. So I'm hoping this will become, when all is said and done, it will be much longer than I'm thinking that it will be. We'll see. I just love it. And it is entirely possible that I will get every mini up through day 24 knit into this before we go back to Alaska. Wouldn't that be amazing? I really hope I can do that. I don't know. All the kids are getting ready to be here. Marshall gets here on Sunday, I believe, and then Priscilla a few days later. So once they get here, things will probably get super busy and I may not be able to work on it as much, but that is okay. But I would love to be able to get all of the minis knit into the blanket before we go back to Alaska, just for packing purposes, because instead of having to pack up all these minis and yarns and stuff, it'll all be in a blanket and it will lay flat in my suitcase that I'm checking. Is that it? I think that is it. Oh no, it's not. I gotta show you my cozy knitter. Let's do that next. Do have the tag for the cozy knitter. I think this is maybe the 3rd time I've gotten the cozy knitter Advent skein. Okay, so I basically, oh, I just found a little plastic pig on the floor. I found another one, Juliet. Have you counted how many we found?
No.
So when Ben's mom was here visiting us a little bit ago, she stayed in Juliet's room. But before she left, she hid all these little, it's hard to show it, but there are all these little plastic pigs in all different colors. She just hid them all over the bedroom and the bathroom and the closet. I think she hid 25 of them. So we'll know we found them all once we have 25. So I have to count these later to see if we're getting close, because I just found another one. It's on the floor. Okay, back to the cozy knitter. The legs are pretty much knit for both of these. I'll have to count and see what stripe I'm on. I think I'm on maybe stripe 21 or 22. There we go. I put on a marker every 10 rows just so I keep track. So yes, aren't they lovely? They're so pretty. Where are the balls? So I'm ready for the heels. I think I have to just knit a few more rows on this sock here, and then they will both be ready for heels. And let's see, oh, I put the yarn I was gonna use, it's way over there. I didn't get a contrast mini when I purchased this yarn. I just bought the Advent skein. So I'm gonna just use some yarn from my stash to knit the heel flaps. I think I'm gonna use the same yarn as I did for these Christmas socks here. So I'm gonna use this mini right here. So this is a Homespun House. What is it called? Jawbreaker. And it's just a really fun, light background, lots of speckles yarn. And I love it. It looks like a white Christmas tree with lots of colored lights on it. So I think it's perfect I'll use that for this. And I really like it on my Area 51 Christmas in July sock. When I showed this a few days ago on my last video, I was like here. And now I'm down the foot. So I'm actually hoping I can get these done today. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. I would like to get this sock finished. I need to finish my square a day for my Cozy Memories blanket, which I can show you that too. I'm working on today's square. I decided to put Sunshine from Ruby and Roses in right here. I finished my 4-patch of Legacy Fiber Arts, all the Christmas colorways from the Muppet Christmas Carol. The last one to put in was Fozziwig. So there's my 4 square. I love that. So yeah, I gotta get my Sunshine square done today. Hopefully I'll get my Christmas sock done. And I still have Cozy Girl Fall on the go, but because it's not a Christmas colorway or a wintry colorway, I don't really feel like knitting this one, but I'm so close. I mean, I'm down the foot. I'm actually at about the same spot as this one. They're both basically at the same spot. So maybe I can just crank both of these out and get them done. And then I would only have these on the needles. What has happened to Love Sock Wool? I used to have like 30 sock whips on the go, but now I've matured. Not that it's maturity, because it's not. But yeah, I'm just finding that I'm less stressed if I have less sock whips on the needles. Like, it's just better if I keep things a little bit more minimalist. All right. I still need to block Priscilla's sweater. And I haven't done that yet because I don't know how I'm gonna do it, because there's no bathtub. And I don't think there's a bowl big enough to soak it in. So I might have to just do it in the kitchen sink, but like really clean out this kitchen sink before I put the sweater in there with the water filled up. I don't know. How do you guys block sweaters? Like, do you completely soak it or do you just spray it with water and then kind of smooth it out? It's color work. I feel like I need to completely immerse it and get it completely wet. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. That's it for today, you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you continue to enjoy this lovely season that we are in of Advent. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.